Hi guys, this is Ice with Ice Cold Clash. Going to show a few war raids from our war versus Vilnius. We 2-starred all their 11s, and then we 3-starred everything else this time. Yeah, Brony had a nice hit on number 4. I attempted it with a beautiful fail. But anyway, so we'll start with Cannon's attack on 6. And he is running an AQ walk from 9 counterclockwise. So he drops his queen. Starts to let her work her way in. She's starting to take some pretty heavy fire. So he drops the rage to rage the queen and the healers. This also helps her take out the drag and the loons. So she's working her way around. Right here's where it gets a little tricky. You're not sure. Sometimes she'll take the walk around. But either way, she would have gotten to the air defense. But she breaks through and is working her way down, taking very little DPS. And the healers are able to do what they need to do. So she's working her way in. He has taken out 1 AD, not far from the second. And he's going to drop a golem from the top in just a minute. So I don't want to miss that. So he's trying to take out at least 3 of the ADs. And then work his way in. So he's bringing his golem in with a few giants to help tank. And then some wizards, his king, and a few Valkyries. So he is just working his way through, wrecking some stuff up top. The queen is destroying the bottom. So he drops his hound and his loons. And working the loons in, hits a rage over the air defense. Freezes the Teslas in the core, and he has one more freeze to hit the back end. So that was a good placement there. Had he missed the Inferno on that second one, he probably would have lost at least 6 loons. But as strong as his king was at that point, he probably could have cleaned up the middle. But good job, Cannon. It was a beautiful attack. And we see this base all the time. So nice to have a solid strat that we can look back on. Just glad it worked. Alright, so this is my attack on 5. As you can see, this guy has a hole at 6 right by the AD. Left me a nice, easy trade for the AD. And there's a hole just by where the queen is standing. You'll see in a second, as you can see my king walk straight in there. That was a pleasant surprise. I dropped a golem at 6 right by the AD, basically just trading a golem for the AD. So started to drop my hounds and loons. By the way, guys, this is called Chief Pat's base. You can look it up. There are a lot of videos on YouTube with this base. So I kind of watched a few of those and tried something. So dropped the loons, worked into the core, froze the infernos. Had a couple back end loons. I wasn't sure exactly where I was going to use them. Once I saw the archer starting to fire at the loons in the core, I had dropped the 3 on the archer tower and the other 3 on the second archer tower, just to take out any other air defenses that were at a distance, or air targeting defenses. Alright, so that's all for that base. And we will move on. The raid on 7 was a 3-star, but his heroes kind of saved him right at the end. Lissy had a nice 3. Let's see. And these guys weren't really running a lot of the anti-3 bases, but it was still fun to hit. Not a whole lot of double giant bomb threats. Actually, no real threats here. The only threats could have been by the mortar at 6. So she drops some golems, wizards, then wall breaks in. She'd hit the EQ to take the troops into the core. This would have been a great base for back-end loons. As you can see, the sweepers are all facing south. She could have run some back-end loons as soon as she took out all of the air defenses, but there are many ways to take down bases. I have lost my touch with hogs, so I tend to stick with loons. Just haven't used them much since Town Hall 10. And let's see, good job, Lissy. This base is wrecked, and maybe in record time. Watch a little quick cleanup and move on to the next one. Let's see. Queen throwing down the 3-star. Actually, she had a 6-star war on this one. Oh. I cannot remember the name of this base, but it's a net base. So Queen going with the double zap quake to take out the ADs in the core. I really like this attack. So she's bringing her Queen in to take out the AD up top, and starts to release the drags. Nice spread deployment there, creating a nice funnel for the center drags. Queen's still working her way in to help out, and she targets a few defenses around the 3 o'clock side with loons, and puts a hound right over the air defense. So she's losing a few loons to the drag, but they do manage to do what they need to do and take out the air defense. And her drag should start to target the CC drag. There they go. So her Queen is still alive. She has 4 dragons and about 4 loons. 2 loons. 1 loon. We'll speed this up. Watch the dragons clean up these last few defenses. Good job, Queen. Beautiful raid. She was afraid to try the single quake to hit both ADs, but you know, sometimes people chicken out on stuff. Got to give you a hard time, Queen. Let's see. Sam throwing down a 3-star. Okay, we had a hound in the clan castle. Lures the hound, bringing it down to 6. And drops the 2 golems. He's just going to work his way straight in. Straight in from 6. Take out the nice Tesla farm and heroes. So he drops a couple wall breakers at an inopportune time. But the second set works out. So releases his Valkyries, heroes, all into the core. And going to jump over toward the Queen. Rages his king to hopefully quickly take out the Queen. The Valkyries are over there doing some work. And drops a few hogs, followed by some goblins. So working his hogs in. This guy did not have, well, he had the 2 diagonal bombs at 6, but other than that, all singles. So no real major threats for the hogs as long as you heal over the 2 single bombs. When he worked this out, he was almost set for a swag heal, but that wizard would have probably zapped him. We'll speed this up, just a little cleanup. Good job, Sam. Keep it up, man. Speed this on up to 4. But guys, check out Dirty Outcasts. Keep watching Ice Cold Clash. Troll the channel, whatever. But anyway, have a nice day, guys.